Yo, everybody, man, it's your boy YB, man. Back again with another reaction video, man. And have you guys like ever wondered why nobody can like ever go out there to like stay in Antarctica, bro? So I was doing some research, man, and I ran into this video, right? I ran into this video, and I found out like I didn't check that video out yet, but like I went to this video and it's labeled as why no one's allowed to explore the Antarctic, or and yeah, that word. But yeah, man, without further ado, man, let's check this shit out real quick, dog.
The world's coldest continent is also one of the most mysterious places on Earth. It's as unique as it is secretive. And unlike most destinations, you can't just hop off a commercial flight. Unless you're an elite scientist or an emperor penguin, exploring the Antarctic is forbidden. Even if you could, good luck overcoming frostbite-inducing temperatures of negative 130 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's a lot of Fahrenheit. Like that's a low ass temperature, bro. Like I'm from Florida, and in Florida, like that be hot, like nigga, like it be like 75 degrees, and niggas talking about that bit cold. Yeah, that's how much we are used to the damn heat. So me, I cannot stay in no place cold like that, bro. Real talk, like nigga, I cannot. What? Bro, I cannot stay in nowhere cold like that. Nowhere near. Like 45 is the lowest I'll go. 45, 54, yeah, is the lowest I'll go.
Or negative 90 degrees Celsius. But why is it restricted? And where did these rules come from? Grab your mittens and let's find out.
Shit, I got my jacket on, boy.
In the mid-1900s, we knew almost nothing about Antarctica. Then, an American Navy explorer by the name of Admiral Richard Byrd Jr. changed everything. Oh, and before you go asking Santa for presents, the Antarctic is actually at the South Pole. Antarctica equals south, Arctic equals north. Comprende? Anyway, what was Byrd's deal?
I didn't know that.
Enormous expanses of
I thought
ice,
they both was like South Pole and North Pole.
Like, I didn't know like
there was
what else
like
exactly did he find? While it's still shrouded in mystery, many think that Byrd came across an underground civilization called Agartha. Here, check it out. In 1957 and 58, a bunch of countries came together and were like, you know what, we love what this new research is showing and we need to protect Antarctica. So, the Antarctica Treaty was created. What does that mean exactly?
The fuck?
Well,
There's an Antarctica Treaty? Or Antarctic? How the fuck you pronounce that shit, bro? There's like a treaty for that bit? Like, I thought nobody stayed there. Right? Or am I just tripping?
Means that smarty pants scientists and lab coats can venture into the icy abyss for research purposes. For the rest of us, there are exceptions, of course. We can, for example, head to the Antarctic waters on a cruise ship. Can we set foot on the land as well? Technically, yes. There are a few landing spots along the peninsula, but compared to the entire continent's mass, it isn't even a sliver. The treaty also stated that no single nation could own Antarctica. It's divided up into partial ownership for these 7 countries.
Damn.
Here, check it out.
Damn.
So we know we're not allowed to wander around.
So the U.S. don't.
7 countries.
So the U.S. don't own none of that shit. Damn. Damn. France, Norway, United Kingdom, New Zealand, and Australia.
Here, check it out.
Did not know that.
So we know we're not allowed to wander around the frostbitten land of Antarctica, but why exactly is that? First and foremost, it's for the protection of the environment. It makes sense too. The world's southern tip is a place overflowing with biodiversity.
Yeah.
There's endemic species,
Don't penguins like
mountains.
stay over there some
You
shit?
heard that right. Blood-red waterfalls and even gold-spewing volcanoes. But as much as we do want to keep our beloved environment thriving, we've also been banned for our own safety. Temperatures can drop to a whopping negative 130 degrees Fahrenheit. That's negative 90 Celsius.
Your ass would die there, man.
For most of us, protecting the environment and ourselves is the whole story. However, for a select few, it's believed that there's some rather shady stuff going on behind that ice wall. As you can see, it's completely visible on Google Maps satellite view. So if something shady was going on, it must be rather well hidden. Perhaps this giant alien face-like structure could be a sign of the unknown. We won't delve too deep into other theories, but they do include a supposed hidden fortress used in World War II, claims that an ancient civilization once lived down there, and of course the idea that it's the gateway to the end of the world because the world is flat. Yeah, right.
Hell no.
Okay, so what
Damn
would
water
actually
would
happen
be able to
if we
fall
did
out
try
damn
to
earth
visit
if it was
Antarctica?
flat,
If you
dumbass.
break the rules, get ready to deal with fines of up to 10,000 US dollars, and even a year behind bars for each rule that you break. There are a
Damn.
heap of rules to follow, but they mostly revolve around protecting native wildlife. But wait, since nobody technically governs the area, who's actually going to punish us?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on where you're from. According to the Antarctic Treaty, anybody accused of a crime in Antarctica is subject to punishment by their own country. But what if you're just visiting as a tourist from a country that isn't part of the treaty? Well, in that case, usually the host nation of the ship or plane you arrived on takes the reins, and the captain or pilot of the ship could take full temporary control over you. Antarctica isn't only a restricted landmass, but also one of the largest forbidden airspaces on the planet. It's
That plane
because of
gonna freeze
legislation that
up.
was introduced in the 80s under the Reagan administration. A law was created that stated no aircraft, regardless of where they are, is allowed to be more than 60 minutes from an airfield in case of an emergency. Since the infrastructure around the South Pole is next to none, we have to avoid it in the name of safety. Of course, that rule usually only affects commercial jets. Chartered jets can still come and go to bring staff to the research bases, which hovers around 3,000 in the summer and 400 in the winter. While the
So people really stay there? So y'all really go out there and just stay in the fucking cold doing research? Y'all niggas ain't got no life. Fuck out of here, bitch. I'm not going out there doing no fucking research, bitch. Y'all got me messed up. I ain't doing no research, bitch. I'm not stepping on that damn floor, nigga. That shit too cold. Negative 131 degrees. No, sir, you ain't gonna catch me out there.
While it can become rather bleak and boring, there are still a few basic facilities on offer. At McMurdo Station, there's some coffee shops.
Do they even have like a McDonald's out there, bro? Or any fast food out there? Cause nobody stay there. Like, what the fuck? Like, how the hell do they got like a coffee shop if nobody stays there? Penguins make that bitch.
A general store, a post office, and 2 solitary ATMs. Sadly, some who make it down there don't make it back. Over the years, many bodies have been discovered beneath the ice, and some are never discovered at all. In
Damn.
total, the number of fallen explorers is thought to be in the hundreds.
Ooh. Nigga just dying out
That's
that
all
bitch.
for why no one's allowed to explore the...
Hey man, tell me, like, if you guys, like, if somebody gave y'all like 100 million or one mil to go spend like 24 hours and like on that continent, like, would y'all go? 24 hours, just one day. Like, would y'all go for just one day? And they give y'all ass a meal. I don't know though. I don't know how the fuck I'd be able to sleep. Cause, bro, this shit would be cold as hell, bro. Nigga, you sleeping on ice out there, bitch. Fuck. But hey, man, that's gonna cap it up for the video, man. And if you guys are new to the channel, man, make sure you hit that like button, bro, and subscribe for more videos, man. Like, for real, like right now, bro. Subscribe, bro. Cause we're on the road to 100 subs, man. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Never thought about doing music. I was trying to build my phone up. Contact full of drug abusers. Run around with that mask trying to